Hey guys, it's Dominique again. I'm trying to adjust my camera so that you can see my lovely face and my beautiful hair. I love these faux locks. Okay, so hi, thanks for coming back to my channel. My name is Dominique and I'm a personal development coach. I empower women to live and walk within their purpose, increase their self-esteem, and just live an abundant lifestyle of just happiness and love. And today I wanted to talk to you about how to start a self-care routine. How can you start to develop a self-love for yourself routine that can become a consistent and habitual thing for you? This will not only help you with learning consistency, but it helps you with loving yourself. It'll help you move from that feeling of just that icky feeling of being trapped in your head with that nasty mean girl that we all have. It's that person who doubts ourselves. It's that person who constantly is worrying about what other people are thinking about ourselves. It's just that person within ourselves that is so false, that we've built up over time of just fake, false beliefs. And we believe in them. And that's why she's our inner just nasty mean girl. So how do you learn how to self-love and self-care for yourself? Like, where do you even start? So for me, it took a year. First of all, it took years, but it took really a year for me to hone into my problem and really get down to the nitty-gritty of the issues that I was having on a day-to-day basis. And I finally realized that I was living an inauthentic life. I was lying to myself about my happiness. I was lost in the sauce with my faith, which is huge. I was being this person to friends and family and in my relationships to kind of just appease them, trying to make them happy and not really making myself happy. So what that did for me is, it made me depressed. It made me very lost. It made me unfulfilled, unwhole, sad, and just constantly trying to figure out life. And it wasn't until I really put down that reasoning mindset and really step back and put the mirror in front of myself and confront a lot of these issues. And a lot of these issues were confronted in my life class. I had to be vulnerable enough to admit my flaws. I had to be vulnerable enough to admit my mistakes. I had to be vulnerable enough to just admit that I was a liar on so many levels. I lied about who I was. I lied about loving myself. I lied about being happy. I lied about, just being fulfilling within this world with God. I was just a liar. And it comes a point where that right there ruins your self-love because you begin to hate yourself. And it also diminishes your self-care because you're not taking care of yourself. You're not taking care of your health. It got to a point where I wasn't really doing my hair. I wasn't doing my nails. I didn't even care about what my feet looked like. Didn't go get a pedicure. I didn't care about what clothes I was wearing. Friends were telling me that I was losing weight. Friends were telling me that I had dark circles under my eyes. I don't know if you can, bottom line, when you're living a lie, when you're living a life that is unfulfilled and inauthentic, it takes a toll on all areas of your body and of your life. So how did I start my self-care, self-love routine? Well, and the very first thing that I did was I had to be vulnerable enough to admit the areas in my life where I was being inauthentic. So there's some area in your life right now that you're wearing a mask. It could be your finances. It could be your marriage. It could be at your workplace. But you're wearing this mask. You're wearing this mask that is hiding your true self. So you're giving out this fake persona to people who are in your life, and this is what's making you very unfulfilled. It's making you very sad, unhappy. So I had to really be vulnerable enough to admit, okay, well, this is the area where I'm living this lie, and I admitted it to the people in my life. Once I got that off my chest, that right there began my self-love process, because I began living so authentic, and it transformed myself because it made me live a more bold, free life. So at that point in time, it was like a 360, like completely different person. And I began loving myself. And with loving myself, I started to love the way that I looked, loved how my hair looked, love how I talked, my little corny jokes, what I was wearing. You know, the people in my life were enjoying me more often. So not only that, I just took time for myself. So some things that you can do to start your love self-care journey after you become very authentic about yourself, take some time to go do something that you love. Make a list of several things that is what you love and enjoy. So like for me, I would love to, I like to go to Starbucks and just grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and I would sit and just do work. Or, I scheduled time to go to a spa and just get my nails and my toes done. Or, when I didn't have my daughter, I would lay in a tub and just listen to my favorite music, or listen to, something spiritual on YouTube about God. Whatever it is, do it. But you have to do it by yourself or with a really, really close girlfriend. Do it with somebody who's very positive in your life and who you will have fun with. Another thing that you can do to really start your self-care journey is just beginning to create a consistent routine exercising, like getting back into the gym and eating very, very healthy. It was like fulfilling. It just felt so brand new for me and just refreshing at the same time. Because I didn't have all that weight on me, right? I had let all that weight off of being inauthentic, and at that point I was just living free, and exercising, it really stirs up your endorphins, and endorphins make you happy, right? So it made me feel so refreshed after a really nice workout. And then on top of that, eating healthy, creating a consistent routine to just fill your bodies with the appropriate foods and the nutrients. When you're filling your bodies with really fresh fruits, veggies, and proteins, you just don't feel sluggish. You have a lot more energy, and you begin to just love your body. When you're filling your body with all that bad food, you're gonna get the effects of feeling sluggish, icky, nasty. That nasty mean girl is gonna, get in your head like, why did you eat that cake? You're gonna gain 20 pounds, you fat person. No judgment. But that's what your nasty inner mean girl says to you. You start just judging yourself and doubting yourself, and then feeling all bad about yourself. But when you eat healthy and you're exercising, your that ego that you have about yourself, it minimizes, and it becomes less and less and less. And that's what I noticed about myself. Like I noticed that inner mean girl inside my head, she was just becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, to the point where I wasn't doubting myself. I felt good about myself. I wasn't worried about anything. So yeah. And lastly, prayer, and just finding your faith. Whatever faith that you have, even if you don't believe in faith, whatever you worship, the universe, spiritual, whatever. When I found my walk with Christ, and I took that more serious, I just learned how to cast all my worries onto Him. 1 Peter 5:6-7. Just letting it go and just freeing myself. You guys don't understand what that really means and what that does for you. Like, it was a rejuvenating experience for me, and it really enhanced my self-love practices, because, being consistent with my faith and just being able to have that one-on-one time with God, it was so beneficial and so just amazing. That right there is what makes self-love so much more. It's just having that special friendship with God and that reinforcement that He created you, He loved you, so why not love yourself, right? Like, God didn't make a mistake. He gave you value. Nobody can take that value away. Like, I remind myself that every single morning, every single day, whenever I feel funky, because I am a human, so whenever I'm in my funk, I remind myself God created me. He gave me value up to the 1000th and beyond, and nobody can take that away. Nobody can demote that. And I'm a freaking amazing person. I just affirm myself every single day and just love on myself every single day. And it took a while to get here, you guys. It doesn't happen overnight, but you have to start somewhere, right? So I would challenge you tomorrow, right now, whenever you're watching this video, I challenge you to start loving yourself. Take the time to create 21 days from now this beautiful self-care regimen. Every single day, do something that you love. Do something that you care about. And watch the magic unfold in your life. Watch the transformation that you will begin to see, appear in your life. I have a couple of clients that I coach within my empowerment coaching program, and just to see them transform from day 1 to day 21, it's a freaking amazing. Because we have problems with not knowing, who to trust, where to start, what strategies to use. But if you just take that chance and really look into how these strategies can really transform your mind, and the importance of how these strategies can, affect and promote the mind into a better place, darn on it, like, I took every chance I could to take a life coaching class or be coached by someone, because you need a strategy. Strategies are really, really important. And I don't even have to take medication anymore. I suffer from really, really bad anxiety. And past my 21 days, I've been doing this for over 8 months now. Past my 21 days, I'm on a freaking roller coaster, because life is just so amazing right now and just thrilling. And I love it. So I challenge you to just look into that. And if you have any questions or just want a free consultation with me on what is empowerment coaching, like how can I help you take 21 days to transform your mind, you can click the link below that I will post below and visit my website. And I would love to just walk you through and get to know you and build a relationship with you, because we all need girlfriends, right? And girlfriends help other girlfriends with great advice. So, with that being said, I freaking love you. I think that you are amazing. And I thank you for watching this video. And until next time, you guys, I love you.